ease my mind. In the shadows, can you feel the light calling to you from the brighter side? Oh, the rain can't stay. When you feel like you're running in place, feel a shift in the sky, gon' change. Take me there to the good old days. Cause you know it's only gonna get better. Yeah, the seasons know when to change. Better weather don't last forever. Oh, you know things never stay the same. Never stay the same. It's gonna get better. Never stay the same. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna
Goes perfectly. There we go. uh, that's my bad, guys. My microphones, they turned off while I was waiting to get started. How's everybody doing this morning? I'll start that introduction again. Yeah, thank you so much for letting us know. I should have been paying attention to that little bar going in the bottom. Very quiet. Well, that's super easy to turn up for you. Does that work out better, Jeff? How's everybody doing today? There we go. I know, 2020. Well, it's almost over because it is the holidays. That's why I decided to, like I was trying to say, show off a little bit of holiday spirit. But if you guys want to show off a lot of holiday spirit, we actually have our 7 days of AORUS streaming marathon going on. 7 days, 7 streamers playing way too many games and giving away way too many prizes. That's going on right now at AORUS Official on Twitch, or you can directly join Nega AORUS' channel. I, for one, would like you guys to join via our AORUS Official Twitch. And that is going to be a 7-day massive marathon of amazing giveaways. And really, that's the reason why, for today, I am only on Facebook and YouTube. So, hey to both of you guys! BC on PCs, thank you so much for joining us. Avia Singh, well, I'm glad you toughed it out for a late night. I would love to hear where you guys are watching from as we take a dive into Cyberpunk 2077 as a perfect way to show off some GeForce RTX. Yep, Night City full of neon and glowing cybernetics, so I'm actually super excited to show this off. Because if you happen to be watching, Ader, a personal friend of mine, gave me a copy of it, but I was so sad because I couldn't play it last week because I wanted to go in blind. So, let's get this started. India, Europe. Francisco, you're from the real Night City. I need to talk.
Oh, I was worried I'd have to turn to farming. Yeah, sure hope you're here for me. Later then.
Welcome to the N54 News World Report. I'm Jillian Jordan. Scientists from Biodyne Systems have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multinites that, when injected into therapy treatment, has been listed at $700,000 per month. For the second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City continues to rage on. The 10,000-acre dumping ground ranks among the world's largest and contains both toxic and biological waste. Already, 7 firefighters combating the blaze have died, and another 40 have suffered from severe burns and toxin exposure. The Swedish Academy
All right, there we go. So it wasn't that I was missing my my audio. It's that my batteries are a little low. So do I have a USB for it on hand?
Her first novel, Requiem for a Samurai, which was published in 70 languages simultaneously, sold over 3 million copies. In the Shade of an Apple Tree is a drama set in 20th century Ireland and is already considered a masterpiece of post-collapse literature. This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to N54 News.
The batteries on my microphone died because they weren't charged. So, hopefully you guys can hear me just fine now. And hopefully Cyberpunk doesn't crash, tabbing back in. Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, well, I know, some cables being played with. Yes, that's why we have backup mics here at AORUS. Wonderful. Okay, so I can finally getting in here, showing off a little bit of ray tracing, which, funnily enough, like I was saying, I'm going into this completely blind. I've resisted the temptation to play Cyberpunk, even though I was gifted it so. And in order to not only come in here blind, but also to be kind of impressed by some ray tracing, to get a mic is loud now. It is, because this is a much louder microphone. There we go. How's that for you? Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Rateo. All right, turned it down. How's this sounding? And I did sound tests and everything. All right. 1, 2, 3. Testing. How was this? All right. Hopefully this is a little bit better for you guys. Not blowing you out. Changing microphones, the levels were very different, and I did not expect that. Well, and just like this, AORUS deafened its entire audience. All right. Hopefully this isn't quite as bad. There we go. I'm waiting for the delay in the stream to catch up a little bit so I can make sure before I continue on. Yeah, thank you, Marcos. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right, I'm not gonna deafen our whole audience here. But yes, wanting to show off a little bit of Nvidia Ray Tracing, and funnily enough, I got through a conversation before I talked to Jackie because, interestingly enough, this plastic table is a perfect example of Nvidia RTX lighting. That's why I wanted to stop here early on in my Nomad playthrough. So, funnily enough, with RTX, even surfaces like plastic, which in real life are glossy, right? They even they do show off quite a bit of reflection. And actually, I can go in here, and I believe it should apply in game. I haven't actually tested this out. Let's turn you off and go back. Nope, I don't think it's okay. I can't exactly do a head-to-head, which is a real bummer. Yeah, so sadly it won't apply in game. When I was playing Watch Dogs, I could actually turn it on and off in game, which was really cool to be able to see that head-to-head. But actually, the reason why is because I wanted to find these trash bags, specifically because because this was one of the examples that Nvidia gave us for an example of RTX, and I thought it was hilarious. That is a true story. They're like, okay, AORUS, go stare at some trash bags. So here is a bunch of trash bags in bright lighting in glorious RTX. But most importantly, RTX, this is one of the places where you do tend to find it. It tends to make these pop out a little bit more. Mostly making the folds really stand out, especially with little effects. Like, for example, actually, these Cyberpunk trash bags with barcodes on them. When you get back, the barcodes get obscured a little bit tougher to see, which instead of it just being blurry because, well, I'm going to render it less, that's actually a feature of RTX because, well, the super bright lighting out here in the California sun would just destroy this thing. Or not destroy this thing, but, you know, would actually make it a little bit more difficult to see. So, and you guys may be asking, like, oh my goodness, Jordan's playing on the streaming PC. Well, of course it's gonna work. Only his mic is gonna fail. I'm gonna go be a little kleptomaniac here. Only his microphone would fail, but DLSS is actually the big thing that made the difference with RTX 2.0. RTX 2.0, or sorry, DLSS really is a feature of the newer Nvidia cards, and they're what's actually making this perform a lot better, even though this is actually a really graphically impressive game. And everybody used to always say, oh, RTX is never going to take off, it's too graphically intensive. And then Nvidia was like, nope, we're putting in DLSS, so you guys can easily perform, or your systems can easily keep up, even with what was a pretty intensive technique graphically. All right.
You're a man of principle?
Oh, thank you, Jonathan.
least you'll have that left.
A lot of our VIPs requested I show off the holiday spirit.
A drama set in 20th century Ireland.
Why don't we start with you then?
Considered a masterpiece
NC native right here.
literature.
Got Haywood in my blood.
I've never been
Yes, I had to start off with the.
doesn't mean much to me.
Imagine a place
To the
where
people who played
everyone's like
Cyberpunk, I
bros.
really hope that there's a lever action or a Winchester.
Cousin, at least.
I think I understand. You don't have to like each other. but it's
Yay!
family.
Headset's the right side. Well,
That
I could try and adjust it a little bit here because I have.
and you,
How's this sounding?
Yes, one could say
Better?
it from my own Haywood.
you and me, we're gonna get along fine. Cargo.
I'm not gonna ask what's inside because I'm a professional.
Oh, huevo.
But hopefully we can get to Night City pretty soon,
Started
or
thinking
at least
you
soon
might not
enough,
come.
to actually show off some more
held up.
RTX. On what graphics card am I playing? I'm playing on a pretty high-end Nvidia one.
Sheriff.
A 3080.
Grouchy motherfucker.
Yep.
And funnily enough, that is to show off RTX. Like, for example, another one that they gave us is actually all of these neon lights. I know it's not the big bright lights of Night City, as we can see it in the distance over there. But these sort of neon lights are another thing that RTX makes a really big difference with. The reason why is because, for example, the shadows, especially shown on the grime of this horrible thing, as well as the difference between the metal little dots in there, as well as the reflections that would be given off by just the flat cardboard itself. I'm okay with modern takes on revolvers. Oh, open the trunk. I really hope I'm not about to get thrown in the trunk. For those of you guys who knew, I got harassed by a sheriff earlier. Get in. I got for this junky car. It's got a pretty nice like engine. At least nice sounding engine. Can do sick donuts. Oops. Oh, math is 27. I'm excited for you. Whoop. I was so excited I ran down a light pole. I'm excited for you too, actually. Car.
The manifest from the transport.
Of course I do.
Rogue, we are gaming on one of the AORUS ones. Of course, this is AORUS Plays. We gotta play it on an AORUS.
I was just making sure.
Listen, friend. We're both professionals.
So another place where you're really gonna see reflections with RTX, for those, especially since the people are talking about how they're getting a fancy, chunky 3080 to toss in their system. Can I get out of the car? Oh, okay, I can't get out of the car. It's gonna be these puddles. These puddles are where you're gonna see it, especially in the city, which, I mean, we are just hauling to get over there right now. Aaron Patterson, so glad you could join us for our final episode of AORUS Plays this year. It's a super cool looking helicopter. Ooh. Oh, neat! It's like one of the like twin rotor ones.
Hey, border crossing up ahead. What now?
Nothing. They'll scan us and check our papers.
Yeah, we're just gonna play it cool.
Okay.
I'll
Leaving southern. Whoa, there's like a border wall in Southern California? That's fine. This is gonna go fine. Fred Fajardo, the settings I actually do have it maxed out right now. At least I believe I do. Oh, this totally does remind me of driving to Vegas, actually.
Remain in your vehicle. The security check will begin shortly.
Ooh, so we're going to see some really cool Cyberpunk Lights going on right now, which is also really going to show off even more RTX. For example, when you're looking into super bright sources such as those, with more traditional rendering, that was normally done through kind of baked-in tricks, right? Think of it as you're holding a piece of paper over the light with like that sort of light drawn on there. With RTX, it's actually making it so it's a little bit more realistically blended, as well as that is the faux like camera effects like you see with the lighting bouncing around right now. Oh, oops.
Scan the manifest.
Don't make me wait too. Grab these.
Sorry, border agent. I was talking about RTX.
Perfect.
What's that mean?
Lost on arrival. It means the cargo is flagged as to be lost as soon as you cross the border.
Whoa. So they know we're smuggling.
They're about to find out.
Ooh, so everything's
The
already
owner of
nice
the
and corrupt.
vehicle in the inspection area will report for further questioning.
Chingada
all in line with procedure.
I hope it's part of the plan, and I don't know if I do have bribe money or not.
Guess you know what you're doing, huh?
Yep.
I want the customs officer to turn.
I can't even set up a microphone. Of course I could smuggle whatever that is across here.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Right. You forgot.
When is Keanu coming out? I have no idea.
Engine running. In case of a cock-up.
Do that.
What? What do you mean in case something messes up? Like, look at these barriers. These are nuts. But they show off lovely reflections. Yeah, the shorthand way for it is RTX. You're really going to see in reflections and really bright light sources. For example, in here. Ooh, actually, don't mind me going into sneak mode. This is actually a perfect example of another thing that's really going to stand out with RTX. The reason why is because the cracked glass in real life, you know, the glass being cracked means that the light is bending on different ways. And in this case, it actually does kind of interfere with the image. It's not just a sticker stuck on there. Yes, Jonathan, we're not. The reason why is because we actually have our... the reason why is because we have our 7 days of AORUS streaming marathon going on right now. To totally join, because all there that are always give away of a card or all week, it is going to be one of the biggest giveaways we've ever done here at AORUS. Oh, thank you, Eagle Gaming. Oh, this is.
Please sit.
Oh, this is the bad place.
Papers.
My mic is cutting. It might be my sound box.
I know the rules. Everything's there.
It might be. It might not be. We'll see.
It's got nice spectacles.
What are you transporting?
It's all in there.
Maybe he has cyber lungs so he could smoke forever.
There's one additional enclosure to the manifest.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's a
Fine.
security camera. I would not put that bribe money just on the table like that. So this came up earlier on in the what do you call it?
Look,
in the story.
make this quick,
None.
okay?
No clan. I drive for myself.
Oh, that might go bad.
And none too wise.
Yep.
You know, whenever I see someone like you, I'm oh so grateful not to be on that side of the table.
The feeling's mutual.
Go on now. Your associate's waiting for you in the car.
Oh, I'm probably gonna get mugged.
Don't forget to take your personal items.
Oh,
Be careful with that toy. And welcome to Night City.
Those little shits imagine Night City as some kind of paradise.
I mean,
Young, naive,
ooh, nice. It's nighttime.
for ignorant.
Oh, he's gonna drive me.
I'll tell you
I'll
soon.
cutscene
I
lag.
need to get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Well, BC on PC asks, eyes would be the first thing I'd get. Tired of wearing glasses. What would y'all get if you could have cyberware? For those of you familiar with tabletop RPGs, I'd have the rigger control interface because I always play riggers in Shadowrun. For those of you guys who don't know, I'd want to just control a bunch of drones with my brain. Yes, Rogue, that's correct. Unfortunately,
Someone's coming our way.
but if you're following on
Good.
social media, we will make sure to post those to you. Are you kidding me?
You are transporting contraband that is corporate.
Oh my neon. Well, if you guys want to see some more awesome RTX lighting effects, we're probably going to see those mixed in with some gunfire. Alright, draw weapon, alt, holster weapon, and double, and return to seat. Passenger, drawing weapons out the window. Can I shoot tires? That is a beefy sounding revolver. I love it. What is this guy shooting in here? Oh, it might be a shotgun because I can't seem to hit too far away. Yeah, no, this is a shotgun. I cannot hit that close. Hey, there we go. Elias, so glad you could join us. Right in the beginning of Cyberpunk. I knew this was not going to go smoothly. A nice road trip in the nice city. Did I turn motion blur off? I did actually. When it comes to first-person shooters, motion blur, I'm very spastic with my movements. If like, and so I've had a lot of viewers say that the way I play games can kind of give them headaches. Oh, there goes that car. I kind of like that car. Oh, all right.
I almost tagged our asses. That what you call smuggling? Gado! Was supposed to go smooth. No problems.
If you think this is my fault,
I probably should have said
have the balls to say so.
I don't know yet. Is it?
Border security tipped off the corporation that we have their cargo.
Oh.
What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the finger as they fucking please? With no consequences.
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
So what now?
I could ask the same question. Will you keep whining, or will we put a bow on this thing?
Yeah, Eagle. I play a lot of Warframe, and that game with motion blur is just, that's a great way to just get motion sick. Even though I don't get motion sick too much, even with what I've played around with VR.
Just gonna bust ass and disappear as soon as we crossed over.
Whoa!
You're all right.
He was gonna double cross me? Oh well. I do
the
appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, thanks.
So, what's next?
Now we take a peek inside.
Honestly, we now have a really good opportunity to see the shadows in RTX. If you notice how, as he walks closer to the car, the shadows get bigger. That is nuts. That's actually was really difficult to do, or most people just didn't bother to do it. Like I said, older shadows used to essentially be sticking a sticker on the background, whereas with RTX, because with RTX, it's actually I'm getting tongue-tied. Because it's actually trying to simulate where the rays of light would come from. Shadow smaller. The actual tone of the shadow changes as well.
Gonna be long.
Because like in real life, light...
Oh shit. It says Arasaka on the crate. We are robbing some heavy hitters.
And maybe we'll make some heavy money. Oh, mames. A real iguana.
Huh.
A, lesser
Oh.
alien, I think.
You think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us?
Yeah, partner. We'll go halfsies. Any decent fixer will find
I need a backup for the backup mic. I know.
It's kind of a shame, though. I always wanted a pet.
Oh, Dusan, I'm so sorry to hear that, man, because this game was made for it. Like, just neon, moody lighting everywhere. I don't have any plans on the moment. This is Horus Plays. I don't know what I'm doing.
Traveling between states with my
I cut out again.
I'll probably be waiting for you somewhere, eh?
It's odd. Let's see.
We decided to go our separate ways.
That must be tough,
Think.
huh? Having no one to go
Give this a
back to.
shot. Playing around with the settings a little bit.
Worry. Let me
Hopefully
help you find digs.
make it a little bit better.
It's important to have people you can turn to. You know, like family. Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City.
Too bad. I had it set up perfectly earlier than it ran out of battery.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll thank him.
Hey, come on.
You didn't sell me out.
Got chemistry, you and me.
AVS, good night.
Crying shame to waste it.
So glad you could join us, my friend. Oh, hi.
Cuddly little fucker.
Okay, partner.
Why is there no pet the iguana option?
Scurry out of here.
Pet the scaly doggo. All right, here we go. Now we're in the city.
Another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stopped.
Gonna be seeing a lot of smoke, a lot of lighting. I mean, honestly, in these days, working mirrors in video games might as well be sorcery. Most games do not bother. Aw, thank you. A lot of our VIPs from Facebook and Discord, they kind of requested it, so. However, while I'm showing off a little bit of Christmas spirit, we're also showing off a lot of Christmas spirit over on our 7 Days of Orusmas all week on Twitch. We have a ton of guest streamers on, and they're doing an insane amount of giveaways. Monitors, GPUs, even a few CPUs, a full system. And I won't blame you if you guys hop on over there and check it out. I won't be offended because it's an amazing giveaway. Or you could simply open up a second tab. I believe this is supposed to be... Night City is supposed to be Los Angeles, right? Where'd all those guns that I bought go? I just have a little pistol, and I kind of like that revolver.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right?
Half a year later.
Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
I will skip it,
Now, Jack.
just because we can keep the pace going here.
Sure.
So, really quick,
Wakako give
while
you
I ask him
tips
about
and
any
tricks
tips and all that, smoke is another thing that RTX does really well, and I know smoke because I play Siege. Smoke is another one of those things that is really tricky for traditional rendering to do, and especially with light coming through it. And if you want any cyberpunk dystopia, it's got to be smoky, it's got to be miserable. Give me a sec, I'm talking about RTX. Light diffusing through smoke is one of those extra little features with RTX that just stands out and just adds that extra little layer, that extra little visible polish in RTX's bag of tricks.
Hello.
All right, let's do this.
Do this.
Thank you so much. Who's ever I believe Brian is monitoring us on YouTube. If you check out the AORUS Network page, you can find out all about our 7 Days of Orusmas giveaway. 7 Days of Orusmas stream marathon and giveaways, I should say. All right, let's find the RTX. We need to go to apartments, right? No. Oh, do I need to? Oh, there we go. Aha. Oh. Headphone call.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. Sure you're on phone, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
I prefer miscreants.
Calm the hell down, both of you. Almost there.
Let's keep it all professional. Boop. Okay, still going. Dusan, yes! 2 streams, because we are on day 2. I'm happy to hear it, man, and I hope you get a ton of entries. Bounce back. Tab is... What is it? Okay, this is like your scanner. I is inventory. There we go. Okay, so I don't have any other weapons. Unity, power pistol. I'm wearing a nice t-shirt, some sneakers. Bounce back. Okay, so you are... I don't know the hotkeys. Maybe I should have done the little training thing. Quick hacks on target device while scanning. I do not know how to use health items, so we'll see how this works out.
Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Try hacking the door. Hurry. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Let's find out. Open remote deactivation ready. Scan it by holding F to execute. Ah, there we go. Ooh, I don't know if I like the auto lean or not. I mean, I get it. This is an RPG. There's going to be a lot of buttons, but hey, free money. I like free money. Yeah, give us a sec. Oh.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal.
I feel like I'm gonna get snuck up on. Exa heal, thank you so much. Middle mouse button for grenades. Alright. BC on PC's got my back. I messed that up. Okay, so I'm already not feeling my... One of my biggest worries about this game was that, what do you call it? It feels very Borderlands-y, if that makes sense. I mean, dudes... You know, it's not COD, like, people take shots, but... Especially if you headshot him. Alright, where's my... There we go. Let's search the bodies. Oh, games like this always make my kleptomania just go insane. I will take your ammo, though. Oh, whoa! That's a big gun. Hi! Welcome to AORUS Place.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
That's actually... I didn't know
Gotta be there somewhere.
this game had any environment... Hi! I didn't know this game had any environmental destruction. Oh, really? This makes me move that slow? Boo. I'm sure I need to get some sick cyber legs.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
Shit.
Dealing with some body snatchers.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
Does not look good.
Oh, her eyes were moving, right?
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon.
So I see health insurance isn't playing around in Cyberpunk.
Rajo T-Bug. What's he in this place? This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. We're moving now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency.
I'm assuming the recovery position is get as low as possible to not get shot.
80 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
How much does a military team cost? 10% still could be a lot. Alright. It's fine. We got you.
V, need to know what's
Jackie,
going on.
air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
Jorge Herb, I'm assuming, is a 3080 actually. That is what we're playing this on. Trauma team is bad. I don't know, we're on the same side. I guess, you know what? They... Ooh. Get a new shirt while I'm out here. There we go. It's fine. Hi, we did your job for you. Wait, oh wow, really? Alright, alright. I'm in the doorway. These guys are jerks. Hi. We like thank yous here at on AORUS Plays. And James, before you think you're being a jerk, being a spoiler, yes, I saw the trailer.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secure.
I know, but I guess that's true. I guess if I like try and attack somebody that also has one of these like crazy plans, I'm probably gonna get like Rainbow Six Sieged, aren't I? Alright, well, I'm gonna put on my new jacket. Level requirement 2? Aw. Alright, well.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a date with Misty, but...
I like that they mark mark where stuff is. Ooh, a rifle.
But don't get used to it.
I'm glad I picked that up.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
Oh, he's so nice. You... no attachments. What? I had this the whole time? There we go.
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get what?
Okay, that's how you quick select stuff. Nice.
Tell her the job's done.
That is atrocious. How do you call? Ah, T. Fonty, so glad you could join us here on AORUS Plays.
Our client is alive and well.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
Well, trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
FPS counter on. I don't know if I have an in-game win I could turn on for you. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have an FPS counter that I could quickly turn on, man. I'm so sorry, dude.
Like it right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now.
Because the way I got OBS set up right now, it throws a fit if I try and tab out to set that up for you.
If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
I like how they took like all these old cars, just stuck some RGB on them and called them new. The AORUS RGB car. Alright. Truck job.
City like any other, just bigger.
So, helping to show off RTX a little bit more. Luckily, the rain started right now. Colored lights, especially when it's diffusing more naturally, that is going to be another thing that you're really going to be seeing with RTX. And that's why Cyberpunk is a perfect game to show it off, because everything is super bright and neon. I mean, to be fair, so was Call of Duty Cold War, because that was, you know, it had that 80s, 70s aesthetic to it. But in this case, it's just cranked up to 11. And DLSS is what's making the really big difference, and is really the reason why this is all running so well. I mean, this is smooth as butter. Flonty, I cannot confirm or deny that. I have a shotgun.
Drive, Jackie.
Here we go. Be with me in a moment. Really, these guys are that angry? You already lost your stuff. Those guys are quite chunky. Beta Fridge, I am so happy for you. Can I still wonder if I could shoot out the tires. At the very least, the driver. One moment, getting out old painless here. Beta Fridge, I am also a fan of the chunkiness of it. I think it looks. I think this generation of cards looks incredible. Okay, so you can shoot the tires. It just didn't let me lean down far enough on there, so. Yeah, I love good car destruction. That was one of the reasons why I loved Grand Theft Auto. See, once I get out of here, I'm going to see how the wet car looks, because that sort of reflection, especially on moving objects, is another thing that RTX does really well. That would have been... That might as well be sorcery if you were trying to do it before RTX.
Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you?
What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up.
That robot's not scary.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe. But he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last.
Aw, thank you, Dusan.
Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer.
Ooh, I certainly am, Flanty. Nvidia having a special broadcast in January. Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of him.
The emotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
Loyal, stable in my affections. And unassuming. Again.
Alright, he made it awkward. That's great. I'm guessing this is what happens if I'm a little bit too obvious. Oh wow, that guy does not care. I see bullets are just a suggestion to them.
Impact rolls in when things fly out of hand.
Yeah. Flanity, I cannot say. I cannot say because I don't know actually if so I can neither confirm nor deny DLSS 3.0. Oh, I just noticed that bullet hole in the windshield.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
That is actually pretty impressive. Because yet again, bullet holes were another one of those things that in previous generations of games, you just stick a sticker on it, essentially, of like, you know, looks like a bullet hole. But that looks really good. Getting a little starstruck here. Enjoying the sweet AORUS gaming PC while I can.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
So yet again, actually funnily enough, something that RTX does really well, just due to the diffusion of light, which is something that light does in real life, it tends to make colors that are coming from sources of things like neon a little bit more blown out, if that makes sense. That's the reason why this billboard looks a lot less saturated. It's because I'm really because I'm in a really dark place. This is, I mean, the logo up top. Oh, there we go. The logo up top. I think that tells you what we're currently running it on. See, versus the same billboard actually right here, it's not nearly as pale. It's actually a lot more saturated, but that's because it's in a brightly lit elevator. Let's go to apartments.
Bug. Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Some developing your net running skills. Be sure to complete it when you get the chance. Also, another feature that RTX frequently shows off is light through windows as well. If actually, can I see this scene not through a window? Unfortunately, I can't. But the same thing. Whereas really bright lights, they tend to look a little bit blurry, right? Actually, where you can see the Brooklyn Dorista. Brooklyn Dorista, that type of glow around there, that is actually one of the signature features of RTX. Where it tends to make effects like that look a lot more realistic, versus just, you know, oh, it's really bright. No, it's going through glass, so the light gets diffused a little bit, which would actually cause that glowing effect. Galen, so glad you could join us today. So anything that's dark or moody like this is just built for RTX. Check my weapon stash. I like my weapon stash. What do I got? Nothing. Aren't I supposed to be like a super cool? Oh, okay, I can stash stuff here. Oh. Nomad pants, why not? You're not as good. You're ugly. How do I equip stuff? Inventory. No. Hey, I can't actually wear stuff now. That looks awful. I'm a jeans guy. Alright, good enough. Let's stash everything back, because I'm guessing inventory space is a thing. And I'm probably just dumping everything... Yep. Dumping everything back into my inventory. That is a giant thing of beer. Energy drinks. Filtered rainwater. Soy paste. I'm guessing you actually have to eat or drink. Random stuff I can sell, and just plain everything. Ooh, is this a Deus Ex style inventory system? I miss that. Level Up Gaming Tech. I am super excited myself. I have held off for the week. Despite a friend getting it for me, I've held off because I did want to go into this blind and be surprised by stuff. Okay, inventory weight is a thing. Oh, so it's like a Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, which hopefully the sequel's actually going to happen, and I can show that off in AORUS Plays, and you guys can laugh at me when I scream like a little pansy. Brian, so glad you could join us. New shard, release brain dances. BD Maniacs, hunting for the new. I don't feel like having an emo rush. Then let's check out the latest words from the freshest BDs on the market. Form body, Maxwell's rehab. Huh.
Oh, V, you get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jagged into that Corpo's biomine. No, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay,
ooh boy.
Let me take you. I brought you a ride.
I am finally getting to enjoy Cyberpunk and using it to show off Nvidia's RTX. Just taking this on a 3080, just taking on this game effortlessly. Yeah, effortlessly. Why am I getting so tongue-tied today?
Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Second Amendment. I wonder what that place sells. Art to sell stuff. Hey, I got all these random things. Junk. Oh no, there's no sell all button. Oh wait, sell junk. There we go. I was worried for a second. Does money have weight in this game?
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City. We got a call.
You know, I don't work for the man. I will steal these cards though. Actually, funnily enough, his jacket is another perfect place to show off RTX. The material is supposed to be shiny, but at the same time, it's also not a perfectly smooth surface. And the way it kind of makes things a little bit brighter around him, that's another, what do you call it? That's another sign that I have RTX running, which I do.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did.
That is an awesome punching robot.
So how about it?
Brian, I think you know that we here at AORUS may be a little bit biased towards the glorious PC gaming. Mathis27, so glad you could join us. Same thing with you, Greg, man. Why not?
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
In fistfights, you can use them to both strike your enemies and to block their attacks. Double tap dodge.
Hiya, boy.
You got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it?
Why did she?
I can arrange a fight or two.
She just stepped into the boxing match.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shit.
Oh man, should I just make like Super Punch Man? Can you just make Super Punch Man? Oh no, he sells lead pipes. That's great for boxing matches. Mad Doc, bounce back. Cold shoulder, increases damage by 7. Crit damage. Weapon attack speed. White knuckled.
Try out our freshly developed new tastes.
Intender, I kind of agree actually. A KOTOR remaster with being able to show off a city like this? I mean, that would just be breathtaking. I mean, yet again, as I was showing off earlier, another thing that RTX does really well is shadows. Beta Force, I'm currently playing this on a 3080.
I'd all
So, yet again, sorry guys, I need a break to show off RTX again. In kind of previous generations, shadows were usually just this kind of flat shape that was on the floor. Whereas with RTX, if you notice how my legs being closer to the source of light are going to be more distinct, and then as it goes, it gets blurrier and lighter and blurrier and lighter. That's something that, what do you call it? That's something that is exclusive to RTX, and that, I mean, just makes the lighting in a game like this looks even better. What, you just... Okay, she's just chilling out. That's the reason why this lighting just looks so fantastic.
Steady. Purrs after every shot now.
Let's have a look.
Alright, so I think I can sell that. Ooh. Okay, better looking pistols, grenades. Oh, these are ammo. I thought it was credits. I do like good sights. I do have plenty of money, though. I do kind of wish I could sell stuff from my stash. Let's see. Bullets can ricochet. Bullets can ricochet off of surfaces. Okay. That's awesome. You're a little bit better. Sell you. And let's go ahead and get a nice clean sight for you. I like clean sights. Okay. Upgrading iconic items. Better quality version of this item. When a new version is crafted, the original item is destroyed. That's cool. That actually reminds me a lot of, what was it? The Old Republic. Where you had, like, the heirloom weapons, right? Hey, free bullets. But Jackie. Oh, I can't go on the shooting range? Alright, well, let's go see. Put my fancy pistol with my fancy sight. No muzzle, though. I do not like that jacket. Nice clean sights.
Have mercy on me.
What? Oh, she's freaking out because I drew a gun. Alright, go find Jackie. See, that dude has like cybernetic biceps. You don't have to work those out. I know, Brian, I'm showing off a little bit of Christmas spirit, but like I was saying earlier, if you guys want to show off a lot of Christmas spirit, we also have our 7 days of AORUSmas going on right now. That's why I'm not on Twitch, is because we're hosting our streamer, which is AORUS, and she is playing Dead by Daylight right now. At least I believe she's still playing it, if I haven't, obviously I've been here. But we're doing an insane amount of giveaways for the 7 days of AORUSmas. What? Jackie's over here. We're doing an insane amount of giveaways. I mean, we put together just the biggest group of giveaways we've ever had. All of you guys that always ask, like, if you guys are the type that love free GPUs, free motherboards, free monitors, a whole PC, make sure not to miss a single day of that, because make sure not to miss a single day of that, because the more you watch, the more chances you have to win. Yes. So I believe she should still be streaming by the time I'll be done here. I think I have about an hour left. It's also going to be going on all day or all week until Monday.
The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development,
We would love to see you there for the 7 days of AORUSmas. Make sure you let them know that AORUS Play sent to you. Oh. A beautifully lit noodle shop, courtesy of RGB. Actually, funnily enough, because they have all the steam, right? This is noodles, isn't it? Maybe I still have Blade Runner on the mind. I know she is, and that's actually one of the things that we are giving away plenty of on the 7 days of AORUSmas. We have a lot of Christmas sweaters for you guys. Let's see. Fixtures contact you when you approach a gig's location. Intermediaries will inform you about local gigs. We'll pay you to help fight crime.
you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting.
So another thing that RTX does, this is actually what I was trying to show off with the trash bags at the very beginning of the stream, is when you're in the dark, bright things outside tend to look really washed out. RTX kind of helps out with more realistic contrast. Art Jackie.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn.
Dexter Deshawn.
Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Badass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coupe.
So what's the
Let's keep on pushing through.
We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Well, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, I see.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you.
Oh, this isn't gonna go wrong.
Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the
Right, Fridge, how could you? I might be a little bit biased towards your current card. Or biased against your current card, I should say. Yes, Brian, that is why I do have certain streamer-friendly settings turned on.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Call an active vehicle.
Work Miguel did. Rides like
I like how a lot of people are already saying that their cars, they act a lot like a roach in The Witcher, and they just show up in weird places. The difference. Brian Parks asks, what's the difference between the 3080 Vision, the Master, and the Extreme? So, the 3080 Vision is going to be the most different of the three. That one is specifically made for content creation. So a lot of those kind of extra fancy features, like the RGB, for example, you don't need them. You're a content creator. You're a professional. That's what the 3080 Vision's for. The Master and the Extreme, the difference between those is going to be whether or not it comes overclocked out of the box.
Let's feel this factory
new ride. Get in the driver's seat. Hey, it's not my little bulldog.
Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Well, it's
I'm supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
Whoop.
You don't say.
Don't mind me, officer.
So sweet. Really gets me, you know.
Oh, parking spot. Okay, I gotta bring the car around to that. Yes, absolutely, you can still game with the Vision. Stupid. Oh, this city is packed. Oh wait, I forgot switch camera. This might be a little bit easier than first person driving. Q. Come on. Oh, because cutscene. There we go. Good enough.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V.
Yeah, I couldn't because it's the because Jackie was in there and was talking.
For your eyes do not belong to you, or rather,
Huh. Well, I guess I got my first Cyberpunk glitch, was just the guy just disappearing, unless he did a, like, Fallout style, like, go into a door.
Maybe. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Well, time to go get cyberware. It is Cyberpunk. Yes, there was. Earlier when I was driving around, you could jump into third person, but I think it sticks you in first person for like pseudo cutscene stuff, because I still am right in the very beginning, so it's still a little bit on rails. Dangerous and evasive procedure, which can only be performed by qualified specialists. Ripper Docs. There are several Ripper Docs operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different upgrades.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old Ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
Bright Lights brought to you by RTX.
Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
Ooh.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Well, I'm happy to report, Brian, that it seems like everybody's saying it looks the best on PC. So we still have our throne room to reign from.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
What did he just inject himself with? Beta Fridge, funnily enough, is Minecraft. I could actually kind of see that. Just because it's big. It's big and it's not the most efficient thing in the world.
Should be about right under the circumstances.
Oh god, that's like the contact from hell.
Jack in.
Gregman, if you're talking about this stream, I actually only have about 1 hour left, unfortunately. If you're talking about the 7 days of AORUS, those streams go on for a lot longer, but they aren't 24-hour streams.
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
I mean, put it this way, there's a reason why I wear glasses, Brian. It's because I don't like contacts. Yeah. I'm gonna stab my eye out. I don't want to. Let's see. Ocular systems. Okay, so you add this, and then these are the upgrades for it. Hands. Basic coprocessor. Ricochet shots of power weapons. Directly links the user's optical implants, offering real-time data tracking. Ooh.
Mark 1,
Install
like
RTX in my eyeballs.
Scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In these terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur.
Simarda, sorry if I mispronounced that. If you are willing to spring for the AORUS Extreme 3080, you're going to be able to see a lot of the difference from there. It might be a little bit overkill for a lot of things on 1440p. On 1440, you're probably going to be able to set everything to max. You're not going to have to care for years to come. Oh god, a 24-hour stream. I don't know if I could, unless you guys really want to watch me eating a sandwich or something. Yeah, no, contacts, I can't do it. Eyeball things always freak me out, Brian.
Bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Ah. Nope. Nope. Nuh-uh. Hydra, the big showstopper is I am playing this on a AORUS 3080. I really wish I had my Twitch right now so that I could simply copy-paste the system specs to you. I don't know if, Shady, if you happen to be watching, is there any way you can post it on YouTube for me?
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Oh, whoa, that's a trip. Nope. Those sounds are just... Nah. I'm good. Okay, there we go.
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Jeremy, he had my eyeball in his hands and was like steering it around and just eyeball stuff just freaks me out, man. A lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, and what type of weapon they use. Quick hex, which can you use against your enemies. So this is my Batman Detective Vision, right?
Really the charm with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
NCPD database access granted.
NCPD file search.
Huh.
Run into any ne'er-do-wells?
ASMR surgery sounds. Nah, I'm good. If you want to start up that channel, that's all you, but I'm not subscribing, Greg. Database of wanted persons. Bounty system is now available to use. You can identify. Oh, cool. So you just like find random people, just like, hey, you're wanted.
Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Neat.
Shit, Victor, not bad.
I should have asked about the viruses. I don't know if you would have been like, oh, what viruses?
Dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Beta Fridge. We are actually here at the AORUS office in Southern California.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Is that because it turns on night vision or what? That's a little bit of a trip. What is going on? I hope that's not gunfire. Oh wait, because I can draw my gun at any time. I forgot. Oh, never mind.
Guard up, you idiot.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Yep, I'm a Cali boy. Born and raised, Greg.
Miss it, don't you? How's biz going?
Okay, so I got my cyberware on like on payday loan. Oh, that's not good. What? What about Beard Lights is California? It was a request from the lovely members of our AORUS gaming community as well as our Discord, so I had to kind of honor their wishes for some extra Christmas spirit. Which you should totally join, by the way, just if you're not a part of it, which in the description below, I believe has the links in order to join up. If not, you could also join the, or head over to the AORUS Network page. That'll have all those links for you, and also have our 7 Days of AORUSmas streaming marathon going on. Just in case you can't get quite enough AORUS when you're here. Oh, he talked to Victor. What?
You are not the masters of your memory.
What's that?
For your eyes do not belong to you.
Oh.
Or rather.
Oh, I still needed to talk to him. That's my bad. Oops.
How's biz going?
Can't complain.
Oh, is that just because J for Journal, Ripperdoc, paid in full. Koshi Optics, Credit and Faith. Okay, so I need to do jobs before we pay. Gotta decide what comes next. Beat on Brat. Let's go ahead and do paid in full. Pay the man what he's due.
The distance and Sokka's back hiring.
Ah, there we go. Okay, pay off your debt to Victor.
Put a pin in
Debt to Victor. Talk to Victor.
Okay, you were saying.
Oh, there we go.
So, listen then. Can't complain.
Thank you so much for posting up the AORUS Network page.
Sokka's back hiring lone mercs. They all gotta have the newest, shiniest implants.
Good thing you got.
I kind of messed up the order of things a little bit.
Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision I ever made.
You know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
You get to a certain age, you drop all your illusions. Life just gets easier from there.
Yeah, see, so I can't pay this off. Wants me to talk to him, but... That's odd. Why can't I talk to... Yeah, that's super weird. Do I gotta scan him?
How's biz going?
Can't complain.
Huh. Skip ahead.
Good thing you got Misty here to help. Handles your...
Yeah, right.
You know what?
See, so it's just this. It still just wants me to talk to... Did I mess things up? I really hope I didn't. Am I gonna have to run around? Dusan, I am actually... Of course I'm using DLSS. That's one of the reasons why this is running so smoothly right now. What the heck? Because either that or we can do Chingo Salon of Arrows, get this weird tingling feeling in the back of my neck, all kinds of weird. Press special reward for this job, Sandra. On Jig Jig Street. Wait for the lockdown to end. Talk to the coach. Alright, we'll try doing this side objective, and I'm gonna see if it kind of makes Victor realize, because, yeah, that was really weird. I discovered side gigs you could run into fairly quickly. Okay. Yeah, because all it let me do was attempt to pay off the debt, and I can't pay off the debt. Oh! A high person with gun. Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, doing a little crime scene recreation. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Watching and giving a damn, I'd have half the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out...
I am only currently playing in 1080p because that's what we broadcast in.
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why the Titans have entered... in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Like in that show! Get next to him! I'll snap his still and we'll arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Die.
Okay, that's how you select fists.
Max Nova.
Is this the person? Let's talk to the coach that was here. Ah, I'm getting lost too much. Oh, yeah, you're scary. Pretty sure I can't punch him. Alright, let's try this one more time. Go into Victor, because I would like to get through that. Journal. Ripper Doc. Track. In which case, I gotta go... Oh man, that dude's speaking my language. The mothership's coming. Let's try this one more time. If not, I may try and reload. See if it kind of unbreaks the objective here. Because, yeah, all it says is I want to pay off my debt. So I think I messed it up. Autosave. There we go. Done. That is my bad. I think I might have broke the sequence or something like that. Wasting everybody's time just wandering around with what little time I have left. Then we have to wait till 2021. Alright. The right. Talk to Jackie.
Guard up, you idiot.
There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, BC. See, the thing is, though, is... Yeah, so you properly popped up for... So for some reason, the Ripper Doc didn't finish.
Watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride for you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to
That's true, Beta. There is plenty of things to be thankful for in 2020, but I won't be able to meet the lame jokes. Wait, really? Oh, okay, he's just gonna chill here? Alright.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can invest...
Racketeer, Tiger Claws. Reboot optics. Yes. Oh.
Or Max Tac hits the scene. But remember...
You know what? I'm just not going to get involved. I'm good.
Incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Incapacitate enemies. Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades, and some combat gadgets. Okay. Cool.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn.
Actually, funny thing is, you know what RTX is really good at rendering? Cigar smoke.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bank?
Oh, Justin, I know. I'm going. I'm going there.
Die right, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of
Well, Greg, man, I'm glad you got some use out of it.
There's some sort of test.
Just a pet topic of mine.
You mean riddles?
No, Mr. V. Ontology.
Actually, this is one of the first really what do you call it? This is one of the times when I can show off reflections in his sunglasses. That's another thing that RTX is going to make a really big difference when it comes to seeing in game.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
Reflections on surfaces, because before RTX, a lot of reflections would just be like, oh, it's looking at something blue. I should show blue. But in this case, you're actually going to be able to see a little bit of the background right behind me. Especially because it is diffusing through so much stuff. But if he was really close to it, you'd actually be able to see what he's looking at in his sunglasses.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, because we're gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client, what's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn.
Oh, absolutely, Beta. I mean, another thing too is look at the way that light's diffusing off of his skin, because actually, looks really similar to my forehead, funnily enough, with these bright lights. But that's because skin has a slight gloss to it. That's something that's not usually shown in games, and that when you shine really bright light on skin, it shines back. That's something that, like, not until RTX and Ray Tracing was really shown off that much in games. In this case, it looks really good. Like, the light of his arm on the windowsill versus, you know, versus the light that's right here next to the couch, that's picking up a little bit of the color from the couch. Luckily, I'm a graphic designer by trade, so actually I had to study a lot of this in photography, funnily enough. So that's why I kind of just go absolutely crazy about it when it's being shown in a game. Like, this stuff might as well... 5 years ago, this would have been sorcery.
Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear.
That's true, actually. This guy has some pretty obvious cybernetics, which looks super cool. I'm one of those people that'd be like, yeah, just show off the whole arm, like, show off the whole thing. It would look super sweet.
Combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass.
Man, we're going to see some really obvious cybernetics coming up.
I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing.
See, like now, for example, his skin, because it's not has super bright light shined on it, it has the color skin would have. But that's because, well, skin reflects color. Like, if I actually lean back to the green screen enough, my skin's gonna look slightly green. Beta Fridge, I agree, actually. I think this is kind of showing, with the first generation of RTX, there's a couple people like, it's just a fad, you know, you can't put in that super graphically intensive of games, and then Nvidia was like, oh, it's fine, we got DLSS, we're gonna make this game run way smoother even with RTX on, and they did it. Yeah, DLSS is the sort of thing that, that you tend to see much smoother performance with it turned on.
Quiet life or blaze of
Aaron Patterson, so glad you could join us again, my friend.
Later now.
I got my fancy new cyberware, I got a debt to pay, and I gotta pay it off. Actions will award you with street cred. Open up new opportunities.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Cortito's a big deal. Literally at 9, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the gang goons had a...
Caitlin, you would go all out with the cybernetic upgrades. Who cares about the cost?
That sums it up.
Excuse me.
Dex wants us talking.
I'm on the phone.
Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be. You don't sound thrilled. Royce.
Go call my car.
I don't know about him.
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
That's the thing, Justin, is a lot of this lighting, it's kind of one step closer.
And there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the
You know, it's
job
getting that much closer to photorealism because while people don't talk about it, honestly, the motion capture was last generation's like kind of unsung hero of getting that much closer to it. I know, like all this technology to just catch up to Valve in Half-Life 2 with like hand gestures, but
How you want to play?
oh
this?
yeah,
Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. I gotta see her first.
Alright.
See what she's like, what she's at.
always do side objectives. That's kind of the rule in these games.
In that case, I'll hit the all foods. My nose to the ground. Around. Hasta luego.
Oh, okay. I was going the wrong way. Alright, you guys that have played this game, how do you change the radio station? I don't mind EDM, but I'm not a big fan of the squeaky stuff. Caitlin, Caitlin, you'd run out of essence points, right? You'd use up all your essence points to go full Street Samurai. Oh yeah, this is giving me some major Shadowrun vibes, just minus the magic for you tabletop gaming nerds out there. Excuse me, just breaking some major traffic laws. Hold R. Oh hey! All right, let's go with the blues. Let's keep it kind of classy in here. Kaylin says for sure all the cybernetic upgrades. Well, we'll have to see if AORUS gets into cyberware. Yeah, well, I was supposed to... Oh, between 3 and... Okay. Is there a wait function? Journal map. Is there a way to wait? Do. Crafting stuff. Just make a gun. Jeremy Boyer would also go. Oh man. Ah, well, we'll deal with it. Is it now 6 o'clock? Okay. Please? I don't know what time it is. Let's see. Sean. Is there any way to wait? A lot of games like this, they tend to have some sort of wait function. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fast travel legend. Okay. So I can fast travel around. Wait button is in the menu before the map. Thank you. Let's see. That'd be character journal? No? Why would it be an inventory? Character? No. Track waypoint, jump to V, legend, free camera, close. But hit escape. No. Tab? Nope. Nope, that's crafting. Ah, skip time. There we go. Skip 3 hours. Thank you so much, Wyatt. There we go. First will become the great reality. I don't know what that message is. Alright, hey, I can go to a bar now.
A little put out there input. Interest you in a preem BD?
What do you got?
What don't we got? Women and men.
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing you plug it in and it's like a VR, like, super drug.
Oh, tour stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves
Hey, look, another thing too. Check out the reflections on the door right there. That's another thing that you can see with RTX. Instead of it simply being, it's shiny, which they tend to use a lot of shorthand. No, you can see her moving around in the reflection, which, I mean, yet again, mirrors in video games used to just be this nightmare that you didn't have showing up that often. Essentially, you'd have like duplicate models in different places, where now RTX just goes, yeah, light does this, right? Here you go, reflection. Another time.
Maybe another time.
Sure
Don't do cyber drugs, kids. I can just go in, right? Oh, okay.
Reconsidered, huh?
You know what? Maybe another time.
What, do I have to...
Sure thing, stud.
Okay, I guess I gotta do cyber drugs. Yeah, no, I guess I do. Alright.
Bespoke? Damn, that sounds promising. I get it, I'm in.
Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab.
Oh, okay, I thought they were talking about, like, what do you call it? If it's all cybernetic, I was like, wait a minute. Are they talking about, like, counterfeit protection?
Doors open.
Alright.
Have fun.
What a welcome to Lizzie.
Oh, this place isn't, like, kind of scuzzy. If my girlfriend's watching, don't blame me. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's just a club. Okay. Yeah, they're making it sound like way worse.
Hey.
Get you something.
Let's see.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. I know she's here.
Who's asking?
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture. True. Afraid I don't get paid to talk.
Oh.
It's alright, Mateo.
Hey! Charisma! Anytime a game's charisma is always the best. It's the greatest stat.
Evelyn Parker.
Oh man, I was hoping he'd leave the bottle there, because textured glass is another one of those things that RTX just makes look really good. Ooh, more tequila!
Sense on?
Wait, didn't I just take like medication for like the cybernetic implants? I don't think that's gonna mix.
I know everything about the people I work with.
Whatever, I'm responsible.
Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here.
Oh, okay, that's the drunk effect.
With me.
It was like the waviness to it.
We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
What can a horny girl
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just told you.
Hey, another really darkly lit room with super bright lights. That's another thing that, what do you call it, that RTX does really well. A good example is, what do you call it, is not just her clothing, but as well as the wall itself. The fact that different types of surfaces reflect light, they don't just reflect light, they reflect it in different ways. So her outfit is a lot glossier than the wall. So, I mean, even though the light is in the same position, or it's the same distance away, it's going to be reflecting different amounts of light back.
V?
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you.
Oh, VC, you're right! Oh no! Oh yeah, no, this is Super Blade Runner. Alright, get down to business.
I mean, it's nice, but I
Dose of acclamation drugs, like, no, I got this. I mean, what, is my eyeball gonna fly out if it's rejected or something?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist
Oh, okay.
risky motherfucker.
Yeah, the clothing reflects light, which, I mean, yeah, that's a shiny outfit, but it reflects it differently than shiny plastic or shiny metal. That's one of the things that RTX does really well, is that it's not just shiny things, it's different types of shiny things in different places.
Classy Corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
That's why, for example, when I was in the car with Dex, that's why his skin looked really good, and his skin was reflecting light differently than his arm.
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Or what the terminology that Nvidia uses a lot is called light diffusion, which that's another word for not just when the light hits something and bounces off, it bounces off in different ways.
Anyway, he's heir
Essentially, if it gets scattered more, it gets diffused. There's your photography lighting lesson.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently
Oh, Beta, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, at least it's a good single player though, so even if you lose your internet connection for a little bit, you can still enjoy some Cyberpunk, right?
Spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me.
So where is there a day city?
Plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
I'll do whatever I
I think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits. Jacking off to in those boxes. No.
Hey, these neon lights, that's another thing too. Like, I really wish I could turn RTX off, but this game doesn't let me do it in game. Another thing too, where, yeah, reflective surfaces reflecting colored lights. And man, this game is nice and moody. I mean, it was born to show off advanced lighting effects.
It's a bit...
Relax. It's on the call.
Come on. Really glad a friend told me to turn on the streamer friendly options, seeing as where we got where we were where we just were.
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox too. Besides, we go back.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Aw. I'm starting to come up with options that I can't take.
Need all this to process brain dances.
Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Yep.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse.
That would actually be really neat. A whole like instead of a screen, just a little mask like that. But you know, for now, I'll settle with my lovely ultra wide monitors. Especially because I don't have to bolt them onto my face. 27-inch monitor, just.
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-made.
So her face is another really good example of light diffusion on skin. I gotta point this stuff
But
out.
it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Oh boy, time for some cyberspace. I don't even know what the heck I'm about to get into. I'm sorry guys, I'm using cyber drugs, I think. Or maybe this is just virtual reality.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that blur effect is kind of trippy.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory SIGs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable.
As long as it has RTX.
One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm ready for some trippy visuals.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Oh, that's super cool. I'm looking at somebody's memories about the whole thing.
Everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Oh, like they did this. They had some like recording this experience, and it's like the crazy like adrenaline high, and they're then they sell it to people that make it into like. I guess hey, if you want to feel as excited as you would robbing a store. This is odd.
I will fucking drop you. I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Sorry about the language, by the way, if that's bothering anybody. Huh.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of intense shock.
Yeah, that would be a trip, just going into virtual reality and actually feeling getting shot in the head.
Second.
No thanks. I'm good.
Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
A good round of Siege is a nice like adrenaline pump for me. I don't need to pretend I'm getting shot in the face.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Which is actually funny because I found out recently something apparently that you can't do in dreams. You can't read. Yeah, Greg, it's not.
3D roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, hey, that's what the cops were doing earlier when they had like the crime scene set out. I bet.
Think of You control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need.
Whee! Turn on. Aw, they didn't turn on no clip.
Editor console to unpause. Try it.
Unpause the recording and watch the scene.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash.
This is like a really cool detective's duel.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good.
Huh.
Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash.
Okay. You can also reset the recording.
Yeah, apparently, like most people's brains, you can't read in dreams. To restart, hold R.
Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller.
Huh.
Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. You go in, snatch the cash. Stir for a wicked and then hide.
Hold E, fast forward. Yeah, so fast forward to where he has the gun, right?
Okay, right here.
Scannable clue. Okay. This is really cool.
Let's move on. Now heads up.
Like I would have been okay if there was a point and click adventure game with this sort of thing in there. Like if Cyberpunk was just nor Cyberpunk and you were a detective. Mark Stevens, I am using a 3080. Kind of effortlessly taking this game on.
Go ahead and try that now.
Shift to switch layer.
Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Sound source.
Pack of 6, case of Brosif, and a couple of zappers.
Right?
Okay, we have with you today on 2 flavors, Cuddy and Surfing. Everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
So I will move on. Oh.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
Whoop. Fast forward.
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God!
See, and it's showing only what he records, right? Because this stuff is just very vague.
But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Interesting. Whoop. Stupid thing.
Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Whoop.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot an extra for a wicked
Like
adrenaline
the
high.
limits of the reality recorded by the BD roller. The editor won't let you outside it.
On you go.
Make sense?
Come on, let me fast forward, please. Dang it.
Okay, we have with you today on 2 flavors, Cuddy and Surfing. Everybody, on the ground! You wanna see you kissing the flooring? Money!
Okay, so I should be able to pause it like here. Right? No, editing mode. Okay, so scan this screen. Why can't I unpause it? Rewind. Rewind, please. Editing mode. There we go. Okay. Why is it stuck? Ah. So far I haven't hit too much. I had one where a quest broke, and I just had to reload, which I don't know if I'm currently in one right now, so I almost want to do the autosave, because my controls don't want to work. Let's see, editing mode. Okay, I'm in the visual layer. Let me actually find this. Yeah, see, I'm gonna reload the. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta reload the save. I wanted to do more combat and all that, but unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of time. Yeah, that's what I was doing. It wasn't doing anything, so I don't know. All the news kind of has me a little paranoid about bugs.
I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control and analysis.
Unfortunately, I kind of don't want to go through this whole tutorial all over again, especially because I'm looking at the time. Unfortunately, I'm actually out of time today, guys. It was super fun chilling with you guys, hopefully being able to show off a little bit of the RTX featured in Cyberpunk 2070, as well as, or 77, I would say 2070 for some reason. Maybe I still have graphics cards on the brain, but in Cyberpunk 2077 and several other games, it was a ton of fun hanging out with you guys, being able to play this, being able to enjoy it. I'm definitely going to go play it a bunch. But hopefully you guys had a great time. I had a ton of fun this year doing AORUS plays, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in 2021 when we start up Season 4. I want to have bigger and better plans. I want to try and make sure things go smoother. No more microphone goofs at the beginning. But thank you so much for your patience with the technical issues and chilling out with me today, guys. It was a load of fun. I hope you guys have a great holiday, and if you guys want to catch some more AORUS theme streams or just awesome video game streams, make sure to check out the AORUS Network page. If our moderators are watching, they'll happily post it up. The reason why is because that is where our current streaming schedule is posted up. And more importantly, right now, you're going to see that it's all holiday themed because we have our 7 days of AORUSmas going on right now, which is we're on day 2 of a 7-day streaming marathon, where we have different streamers each and every day. They're going to be playing different games, showing off, well, really just playing different games. I mean, right now it's, what do you call it? It's Nega Oryx. She was playing Dead by Daylight. We had speed runs yesterday with Point Crow, and we're going to have different streamers each day, and they're doing a ton of amazing giveaways. They're giving, we were giving out graphics cards, monitors, motherboards with processors, and to top it all off, a full gaming system just tricked out completely. And if you guys tune into the daily streams, you guys can get the codes to snag yourself some extra entries, and we would love to see you there. Otherwise, if you guys had fun on today's stream and you don't follow AORUS on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, any of those social media platforms, we would love to see you guys there. The reason why is because once Season 4 starts, I'm going to thankfully be taking a little bit of a break from doing AORUS plays. Once it does start, then that is going to be the first place to know. Also, make sure to check out our Discord and our AORUS gaming community. I'll be posting announcements there on AORUS plays, and I also tend to just hang out there quite a bit if you ever just want to see me post about stuff. The conversation there from me is usually really calm, but if you're looking for your fellow people to talk PC parts and to make the best computer possible for playing Cyberpunk, that is definitely the place to do it. Either way, it's been a ton of fun hanging out with you guys, and I will see you guys next year. So have a happy holidays, and I'll see you guys on the next AORUS Plays. Take care.